Yes. I
It's my
currently have
Pokemon.
all the parts. I'm waiting for my power
My
supply.
baby.
I need to update my ship.
Royal
Okay.
eggs.
So happy when I
Royal
open
eggs.
That helps out.
It won't mean anything for VR, but desktop-wise, I got a huge upgraded A-ribbon.
Because at that point, yeah.
Someone bought me a professional microphone and XLR microphone and condenser kit.
Woo! That's pocket. I have egg.
Because you're the only one with the air, so.
Yeah, you gotta just test them now.
Egg.
Goodbye,
Okay,
friends.
alright, perfect.
I'm gonna go be gay now. Bye.
Bye. Go be gay. I might be in there as Zia in a little bit.
See you soon. Good night, Dave. La 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 la. All right, I need some music. No, we'll stick with the hardball music. Wait, oh, what are you doing over there? I guess it wants to be this direction right now. You're a whim to it. I'll see why, alright. Pick the whole thing up. There we go.
Hi, Finley. There are puppies around.
Puppies.
Like from that one over there.
More than one?
Or that one.
Oh.
There are about 4. The surfers in the security area asked us to protect it as a mission, so we're protecting it.
Oh. Well.
They pick
I guess
people
that's
or objects to
one
guard.
more to protect.
Also. They pick people and specific people to guard. That one picked Kisei. That one over there picked Roland. That one on the other side picked that couch. There's not anybody near the couch.
Oh.
And the other one, which Zante's taking care of, hasn't picked anything. They have Zubies, so they've just been running around full speed.
Well, they are babies. Makes sense.
Yes.
Hello, babies! Thank you for raid! Oh my god! How's everybody doing? Hello, we have fun with the babies. We're being gay right now and looking at puppies. Gay with puppies. Oh my god.
This one's a lot more chill, so you probably can get closer to that one. That one has a lot of energy.
Somehow that makes sense.
Moves it between the eyes, focusing the
Folks on their way after clearing the way.
Roland.
So.
Can you tell Papyrus that Finley is okay?
I
So
have not been able to do the romance.
Okay, Papyrus.
With her.
Easy, calm.
Sequence breaking.
Papyrus, friend. Friend.
Papyrus.
Good
Second
friend.
playthrough. Maybe TM.
Hey, Finley.
Aye.
So, I'm sure Eyes has explained the situation to you, but these are the Papyrus that the Starfirst were protecting, and this one seems to have chosen me. So,
seems.
This is a Pokemon, I guess.
Papyrus. Papyrus. Gentle. Okay, gentle. Protector. Defender.
Okay, so there's a bit down in the Underdark. The, like, Temple of Shar.
Also, all three heads are sentient and have distinct personalities, and sometimes one doesn't want to be petted while the other one does.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
In order for her to like
Yeah, but you see, puppers? They protect youngling. They protect young as well. They protect.
You want the squeaky toy again?
Just a moment, dear. First thing is to get some water. They need to get some water. They've been running around. They hit the ball.
Pupper seems confused that
I'll get
Ivan
some water.
Finley be sent.
Oh, I already had to know some, dear. Here we are. There's 3 containers.
Huh?
Peppers, there's water over there. If you're
Oh,
thirsty.
yeah, here. Come.
And the mobile person.
Yeah, puppers, over here.
There we are. I got them some water.
They seem.
By the way, I pray with 5 more water dishes.
That's better.
Is it because of...
It's not like I immobilize them and then that should be enough for the next
Yes.
two.
So one of the Pokemon that's special for MMR is Surferus, which is it's a Cerberus, but it's Arcanine Cerberus. It's a ghost type, and then these are the little babies, the baby ones. Yeah,
Den mates.
so many puppies. What's happening?
Yes, hello?
Here, there's 3 water dishes for you.
Oh, perfect. There you go, buddy. They seem to be looking between you and eyes. I think they picked up the fact that the two of you are sharing each other's scent.
Yeah, that might happen. We probably kind of smell a lot like each other at this point. Wonder how confusing.
Yeah, that's probably why.
Wonder how confusing it is that
Pepper's good.
he smells undead. Then 'cause probably smells somewhat undead. At least anything that has really good smell. Ever perfume.
Well, well, this one, yeah, well, right, for now, this one seems to be pretty relaxed one. So I'm. Poppers. Oh.
They disappear.
So have you, so Mocha, have you bonded with that one yet? Is that one following you now?
Presentation.
I'm letting them do the own thing. If they choose to like me, that's up to them. I'm not gonna make them.
Yeah, that's fair. I did the same thing with this one, and it seems to have picked me as a defender. Oh, okay, easy. It's okay. Like I said, buddy, friends, packmate, friends.
I found someone blind from licking. I'm one of the security members.
They need a face licked. Main protect.
So tiny, I love you.
Oh, another one came. That one's the one that guarded the couch.
I'm right here, buddy.
Peppers. Meet Finley.
Yeah, I'll be honest, was not expecting this night, but honestly, I'm okay with this.
Just a good note. If you ask them a question, what
Okay, Pupper.
or pup is yes,
Trying to
2
think
is
of
no.
a possible name for.
You knew it was gonna happen.
Do you want to be petted?
You went down. You were gonna get licked.
Maybe I went down on purpose.
All three heads saying yes.
Yeah, fair enough.
Alright. There you go. Let me pick you up slightly so I can pull you closer.
That's a name for you.
Hands are big enough you can pet all three at once.
I know. That's what I'm doing. Let me see if you're like normal dogs that have spots where they shake their leg.
Oh, you found it.
There it is. There it is.
There's the sweet spot.
What if Orcs have that?
Okay. No more pets now.
Sorry, Shadow. That one seems to have paired itself to me, so... Yeah, you're alright, buddy.
Puppress.
Or people.
No. Don't worry. I'll make sure they understand that you are a friend, not
Go ahead
toy.
and tell you now, it doesn't think you're an object. It thinks you are a people.
Gentle.
They just
Puppers. Please.
on my
Gentle.
side.
Gentle. Please be gentle.
Scratch behind the ears.
We are all giants compared to them.
I wonder how one of them would react to Jerry. You know, with Jerry not having arms.
There you go.
I want to take them home so bad.
Yeah, they have a parent.
I know.
They might get jealous and then there's those things.
Okay. Okay, they're
It
friends.
seems to be exhibiting that same.
He's gonna put you on the knee, so you just pat you with one hand.
Puppress.
Yeah.
Puppress.
Den friend.
Together.
Den friend.
Puppress.
They would also pick up a similar scent from Mori as well.
They're also a ghost type.
Make a friend, Mocha. Come around from this way, Puppers. There you go. Yeah. But yeah, no. Mori, Jaden, Den friend. Den friends.
See if they calm down eventually. If they keep just petting them slowly.
We stay. We all protect together. We all protect together.
There's an egg. Yes. That's a baby Pokemon. They haven't hatched yet.
Oh, careful.
Oh.
Oh?
Puppress.
You do fit.
It looks like this pupper stand guard over Mori and Jaden too.
Be gentle.
Puppress.
I'm sure you know that one.
Jenna.
Good boy. It seems you've been chosen as well. Again, it's dependent on whether they want to come with us or
You
not.
want to guard the egg? That reason?
Yes, but Jerry also comes here.
One pup for yes, two pup for no.
Puppress.
That's one. Okay. Yes, the answer is yes.
Licks her hand.
If you put your head to it, you can actually feel the heat and the egg slightly shaking.
Hey, Maury.
About take you home.
I think we're getting closer to it hatching.
Yes.
It'll be interesting to explain this one to Jerry, as Jaden said.
Just asking if I can come closer.
This pupper is like a guard stand over you, Mori. Like he's trying to protect you.
Puppress.
Good job. You can protect the egg while we're here, if you want.
Oh, little puppies. Small puppies. Small puppies. So big.
A little bit of honey bread.
Fine.
Two more. When I first asked to pet them, one said yes, the other said no, and then they started fighting.
That makes sense. Hi, cute. Thank you for raid. Hello.
But
they fight each other.
By the way, Eyes, I did manage to take a scan of one of them. It did say that each head could exhibit very different personalities to each other, so gonna have to try and figure out a way to balance that.
Yeah.
It's not often that they're so adorable as they're both biting me in half.
Puppies. Puppies.
Jealous of each other.
Hello, frogs. Oh no, why frog cry? Why cry? What's wrong, froggy? What's wrong?
Can't reach.
Good purpose.
Wow, I don't want to watch your slumber when you do it to me.
How was Kia's stream? Did y'all have fun?
For our little friend here.
Two hands down.
And I do mine is Serby, but I
Found the one thing that takes
attention. A little bit on the nose, I'm gonna be honest.
God. I know, can you imagine? I like giving attention to cute animals. You know, I cook a lot of food, right? Including, I made this honey bread.
This one's adorable.
Yeah, I made the honey bread.
We cry. We promise. We cry.
It's relatively easy to make. I can make a lot
Ice
of
has
it.
cats. I think he's just an animal person.
Flour.
He has 2 cats.
So I figured out that me, Jaden, and Mora basically live in the same den and as adopted protective over all three of
Would you
us.
not mind if I play the cherry? Just to make sure it's kosher for...
I'm still trying to think of a name for this one.
I don't see any reason why not.
Not sure.
Before we get to that, we don't even know
I see several reasons that might not like
talk to that person before and things
Well,
established.
stop if the Pokemon like it. Or stop if the Pokemon don't like it.
What?
I have my proper boss.
You want to be very tall?
What made us
Put it in my head.
Go chase after a ball.
Puppies.
There you go.
Go ahead, buddy.
Standing up.
You're having too much.
I love animals.
I know you
Come on now.
I just don't normally see you like this outside of when you're with the cats.
Over the ball. Ball.
Okay, hey. Okay, here, let me see.
Let me know if they start getting upset.
Alright, Jaden?
Good
I forgot. 3 hands.
Oh,
I'm gonna sit down now.
bye, Rochelle.
You want one ball?
Rochelle's leaving. I don't know if you heard it.
Okay.
Bye, Rochelle.
Oh, alright.
Have a good evening, Rochelle.
Rochelle!
We shall be taking our leave also for now. Gone a bit late.
Kiss it.
Wants to say goodbye. It's okay.
You'll have a lovely night.
Did you really put that as my ringtone for my number, you asshole?
I have to get up. Oh dear. You have fun with them, alright? Yeah, dear.
It's okay.
Alright.
You're not a little...
We shall be back. Now you have friends you can have fun with for now, alright? Good.
No, I didn't.
And I have a protector meanwhile.
I don't know you that good to mess
Thank
with
you,
you
darling.
that much just yet.
Cat, before we go.
I'm so pissed at that security guard. Like, don't get me wrong, I get it, because he fucks with her.
There you go.
Careful, dear. Careful.
Alright. Hold.
Be real.
Thank you.
gotta be on their level so they can come to you.
Probably should read. You probably should leave before they do that again.
Yes. Good night, dude. Three of you.
Good night.
Enjoy the dog slobber!
Ghost dog slobber.
Hey, Jaden.
Yeah.
If anybody asks, what would you paint, like, heck or Rochelle? This is like.
Do you want to be next to the egg? It's on top of Finley right now.
This is it.
Okay. Lift.
Surrounded by the goodies babes. By the goodies babes.
Surrounded by a pack of Puppies.
Hey, ask.
I'll keep that in mind.
I'm not trying to pet him, just trying to get my hand on him. If they want it, they can have it.
All three of you need a nod before we do anything.
You take care, Mocha.
Good night.
Okay. I will. Thanks for watching. Promises.
Don't pressure them.
Yeah,
There you go.
I'm still curious about
All three.
the arm spontaneously coming back. You know?
We all are.
Technically, I can pet one of you without the other ones.
I know. I made that argument before, but they didn't agree.
We're just accepting it
Oh,
for
I
what it
see.
is.
You should see their guardian. It's gigantic. They're gigantic.
Is that what you were dealing with before?
Yeah, I had to negotiate with the security had to negotiate with both of them.
Oh. Hey, okay,
Hey, Daisy. Hey, Daisy.
Here, Daisy. Oh,
Nothing looks different about
Oh, it's looking at your head.
I don't normally get this with animals.
I know. That's what happens when they're a ghost type.
Explain, Daisy. Last week when we tried to go into security, we ran into surface. These are the puppets that yeah.
Yeah.
We were.
Is it biting on you?
Jaden's chest.
I don't think so.
Oh, it's nuzzling your hand. I think it wants you to pet their head.
I was waiting for that to happen.
Squishing the other two heads.
I was waiting for that to happen.
I'm going to be playing my cello over there if you lot want to listen in.
Good arm.
If you like the they're actually very good at making.
I have a second. How are you two doing?
Good.
I'm petting a puppy. What do you think I'm doing? How I'm doing?
Pretty well, all things considered.
Uncomfortable today.
So, how are the little one doing?
How are you doing?
Also, just
I was watching.
If you want to check up on them, you can, but they've been moving more than they used to.
I think I have a little bit while they were moving around, so sure.
I imagine they probably smell a lot like honey.
They've moved around more lately.
Or not.
I'm not sure if that means
pretty
anything.
wobbly inside. Well, it means that they're very active, it means that they're still completely healthy, and they're on track to hatching soon.
Yeah, when that might be.
Seems to have assigned himself.
If I'm going to have an estimate with this, it should be, well, relatively between, I think I'd like to say, 5 days at most?
Intensely loyal Pokemon.
So you have to start preparing.
You know,
Oh.
all these puppers noses.
Hang on. He's gonna. take out a small cloth. Here.
Or anything I should prepare in
You probably
particular?
shouldn't be laying on the floor if you're gonna be yawning.
Well, a lot of it's very particular to the one that hatches, but considering what we know about the current temperatures, how it's pretty substantial with their current temperature of neutral rooms,
But yeah, so
I would say,
this one was
in additions of blankets, when it first hatches, you're probably going to need to give it a wipe down, no baths immediately.
Okay, gentle.
Wait a little while for that to happen if you're going to bathe the Pokemon.
Actually, I have
And
an
I'd say
idea.
the...
Pupperis.
Gentle.
Presentation.
I can feel my...
His hand starts getting warm.
I'm gonna stick my foot up your ass in a minute.
And just in case, since we don't have an immediate semblance of what type of Pokemon it is, prepare more smoothie-based berries for it, if anything, at the start.
I have known this Pupperis for 5 minutes.
It's normal eating.
And I'll kill everyone in this room except for myself.
I feel like you're the type to say, if someone tells you to bite someone, you bite the person who
So
tells
they
you
go
to
straight
bite
to
instead.
berries? They
Sounds
don't need
out
like
of
milk or
spite.
anything?
It feels like a very you
I
thing.
would, but I probably break my teeth if I try to bite him.
Again, it's somewhat dependent on the Pokemon. For instance, if it's a milk take, then of course it's probably going to need milk as a part of its normal diet. However, if it's something that is a little different, the safest route is to just simply give it a berry smoothie or berry juice until it starts getting used to eating.
Letting them have their fun.
I said on the floor now, I can't get up.
Because there are some types of Pokemon that simply don't need milk at all, but if it's something that seems, you know, say for instance, if it's something that is more akin to something like a pupper over there, they may make milk at first, or they may take berries, dependent. That's why when it does hatch, call me up, I'll take a look at the type of Pokemon it is, and then I can give you the information immediately.
I can do that. I mean, I was going to anyway.
Do you want to be free? Let me know.
Hi.
No.
So they're all
This is exactly what I want to do.
I think they're fully lounged on my arm and hand now.
You're trapped.
eyes. Do you think they?
I know I can't move.
Eyes and Finley are protected.
Probably.
And I think it switched its defenses.
I don't want to. Next week, okay. I was gonna say I don't want to disturb the relaxing right now.
Yeah, no.
I heard that.
I was like, I don't have anything for baking on me.
Are you the one who claimed the
I don't want to
territory?
keep on to yell at me with that echo here.
Some tasty like meat.
Did you like the gift? Oh, that's right. Someone else took the gift, didn't they?
So the nice sweet things. I was thinking.
Here, as compensation.
Honey and bread because of a very particular myth of Cerberus.
Do they like honey?
They like honey and bread.
I've got some on me if they want some.
Someone quite likes the gift.
You can feed the other ones. This one's relaxing though. There's one over there.
Hey, which one of you Pupperis wants beef jerky?
No. You can all share it. Take turns.
Okay, I need to go. Hold on.
Is the Pupperis asleep?
I think as far as you're aware, yes. I thought that was normal, Maury.
Shush.
I can't move now.
You're a sleepy little guy.
Alright, this is gonna be my last one, alright? You ready?
I think.
You trapped.
I think all
small and
the.
go on out.
I know.
Yeah, I think all the fetch earlier kind
Pupperis.
Oh, which hand is it going?
That's a beef
Where's it
jerky.
gonna go? Where's it gonna go?
I got something, Chad. I got beef jerky and Daisy's got honey.
Yeah.
Spoil them all. Beef jerky.
They're puppies. You always spoil puppies.
of. Make sure they.
It's the first time interacting with
Make
us.
sure they know that we're friends.
Someone's
Make sure
very
they know
happy.
that we're protectors.
There's a little bit of honey on it.
Now you said the mother is around here somewhere. I take it they're big.
I don't know if they're actually
sneak out of your arms
I
temporarily.
don't know if they're okay. I don't know if they're the actual parent, but they are the guardians. There's two of them. They're fully grown. They are large. Like, you see that
Yeah, Ben.
that roof over there, over that black door?
Yeah. I remember your...
Their hair is
what I was
touched.
told.
Yeah,
The top of their hair brushes against that.
So,
a projectile.
Yeah, their full size forms are quite impressive.
Hey,
They're already pretty big.
tread lightly.
Yeah, the reason that last week they told us anybody that went in there would be food until they decided whether or not it was okay. Yep.
And today they seem to be testing us by making sure we can look after the young ones.
You're all so cool.
Did you want the head pats too?
All three heads are sentient, so remember to ask all three.
Tired now.
Yep. All three so far have enjoyed.
You are very cute.
Okay.
One thing I'm wondering now, though, I still have that medallion
Good
that
job.
you gave me, Mocha.
Very good job.
The one
You're
that
so
would
good
allow
at
a
catch.
Pokemon to
You're so good at
speak
catch.
common if I give it, if I let him wear it.
If you are going to use something like that, you best ask them if they want that.
Make sure you go
Yeah,
play
of
with
course.
yourself.
Yeah, giving that.
Would I? Of course, I wouldn't.
That's wrong as hell.
I don't know if giving that to a puppy would be a good idea. What would they say?
Food.
Giving it to
Want.
like a
Yeah,
would it be like giving it to a small child?
Roland will just gently.
You mind if I take a picture?
Alright. Catch you later. Alright. Well,
thank you.
Okay, this Pupperis is, air quotes, falling asleep. So Roland is going to just carefully lead it back to the security hall.
Yeah, so you can just put it where the bulls are. Put them where the bulls are, sorry.
Yep. Come along, buddy.
They're so small.
If you want to go play with the others,
I know.
you can.
I really like this one. They're feisty. As far as I know.
I would like to know where they got that bone from, though.
Spicy ones are always spicy.
There's a...
Smaller ones are always
There's
spicy.
Let's put it this way. Their guardians guarded and had a lot of food.
Oh.
Okay.
Ah, wonderful.
Tasty.
Hello? You want back?
Oh, you...
I do.
I'm being stolen by the flock.
I don't want to interrupt your petting.
Want to play a game?
No, it's okay.
Boop with your snoot. The person in this room you think
Couldn't resist the allure of the floor. Floor is comfy.
Everyone's down here.
Since these guys have 3 heads, would I need to get 3 medallions, one for each head, or would one be enough?
Yes.
That's an
No.
excellent question.
They're all three of them are. All three heads are their own sentience. You would have to have 3.
Wow.
Yeah, okay,
Otherwise,
yeah,
the
that does
others will
make
get
sense.
jealous.
Do you imagine them talking?
At least I'd assume they got jealous for almost petting one of them.
It would be just like the smallest amount of aggression, but also very cute.
So, in the event, yeah, so in the event I do decide I want to give the medallion, I need to get 2 more.
Mm-hmm.
And that's if they want to choose to wear it.
Hello.
Ah, Mocha looks the coolest. Okay.
Unless they're okay with taking turns, I guess.
Tickling or
Let's
something?
see.
They're I think they're resting or sleeping or at least closing their eyes, so I'll leave them alone. I don't want to disturb them.
I know that was going to happen.
Jaden is already silly.
Apparently that's their...
I haven't
apparently
tried
that pupper is
It took you this long to ask?
quote-unquote silliest.
Yes.
So,
I'm not telling you.
Are you gonna let me find out?
And what if I think
Maybe it's
you
novel
look
that there's
so?
another dog standing on two legs.
Later, when we're alone.
Wrong one. How could you? How could you be so
rude.
mean?
Deserves
Not that one,
the
James.
Why
Over
would
there
you
next to
treat me
Zante.
so mean?
You attacked an innocent puppy.
Okay. You know what? I apologize to you. As an apology, I relinquish a packet of beef jerky.
That's a hard one, huh?
And now, I think that we should
Did you
make
ask
this
it?
interesting by having you boop the person who you think looks the silliest.
Oh. I'm hurt.
Is it the goggles?
Alright.
Is it because of the goggles?
Gently tug
How's
them
everything been?
Chaotic. Had to chase around puppies for a while.
Taylor on my side.
Before then, I had a couple conversations with people. Outside of that, just been generally its own thing. I also baked a lot of bread in the kitchen.
Who do you think
What kind of bread
has
is
the
it?
most treats?
Shit.
Hmm? Is that again?
What kind of bread is it?
Honeyed bread. I baked honey. I put honey in the bake process of the bread.
And then you put
I
honey on
glazed
the
it.
bread.
Snacks right now or anything? This is a problem.
Yes.
Honey with it.
Don't let
The honey in Nona's kitchen.
If they know that, it's over.
Oh.
I would ask
I
how
don't know
long
if
it's
I
been
do
there,
that
but
in
then
video.
again, honey doesn't really expire.
Aren't you a
Honey
maid?
with oil.
It's useful.
No. I'm not official.
I think you're. Oh.
Ah, very clever.
I think the question was who
You're
you.
hiding a bunch of
I think the question
snacks.
was who do they think has the most treats? I think the fact that you smell like
Who do you think is the
honey.
meanest?
I mean, you have a stomach that has honey in it, so.
True.
Uh-oh.
I'm
Hello
currently
again.
making a batch of it.
Good morning.
Hey, Artie. Oh! Speaking of which, I need more honey.
Okay.
Regular honey though, not the spicy kind.
Okay. Regular what? Wildflower, clover, what?
Surprise me. Something sweet.
Okay.
If you want to leave, you can.
Well, I mean, you're gonna get that regardless of what you get.
Oh, you curled up.
Okay.
Let me
Here's
introduce
something
you
fruity.
to Pupperis.
Okay.
Long story short, their evolved form.
Rich in you.
This is an
Long story
interesting
short, their
one.
evolved form has taken what is supposed to be our
personal.
security office as their den.
What do you
So to
what do
try
you
and
value
prove
more?
ourselves as true protectors, we've
Oh,
passed
hey, floating.
making
Hello,
sure
floating
everyone
egg.
stays safe
Okay.
today.
Freedom,
Don't worry about
or boot my nose with
Nothing
a hard
happened.
one.
Nothing
You can sit in
happened.
front of me. It would probably be easier for me to talk to you.
Nothing
Individual
happened.
sentient
Adventure.
consciousness, so be mindful of that if you're offering treats or head
I don't
pets
know
or
what you're
anything.
talking about.
So aside from the arm thing, everything been going well? You know, don't see it too often.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
Oh yeah. Mocha's the bun. Hey, you say grew her arm back.
Okay.
Oh yeah, how was that?
But yeah, these guys
Her arm's back.
She can do that?
are being
That's
protected by the.
Now apparently.
Which do you think is more appealing?
Yes, I
No idea why.
You take a picture of
Hello?
one to see that.
Safety and being
If it doesn't
the
fit
top
in that
They're
tube,
awake, by
that's
the way.
kind of impressive.
or traveling
noticed.
out in the
No,
world
that's
to
fine,
see
that's
what
fair.
sights might be
It's
happening with
unfair,
each
it's
other's
Like I
life.
said, the,
Morning.
This is my mate, by the way. It's my boyfriend.
Which do you think?
Why we smell so much like each other?
Yeah, you're telling me.
Enjoy your nap.
It's delicious.
Discussed amongst all three of you.
Now is that the one
I
you
never leave.
jumped in
Very
and
important
drug
things to
out, or
think
is that a
about for
different
yourself.
thing that they were talking about?
That was a different thing. That one snapped my line. That one was a lot smaller. Like, maybe about
And
The little one that just pops it.
yeah.
I've only been fishing a
Snapped my
couple
line, I went
times.
after it.
Yeah.
one of your siblings are
I
here.
wanted
Oh,
vengeance.
goodbye.
Not for Keith's fishing rod.
They seem a
I
bit
think
zoomy.
I'd get in trouble with my preferred method of fishing.
They seem a bit zoomy.
Sorry, what?
Is it bombs?
Oh, that one's a zooming one.
It's grenades.
That one's been zooming the entire time.
Of course.
I have only done it once.
I'm not judging.
And once is all it
How
took.
did I know?
Repeating Cognoline.
Yeah.
Someone needs to put you.
It works.
Didn't get arrested. We got enough fish. We're in the middle of the wilderness.
Are you upside down?
You gotta do what
Is
you
that-
gotta do.
Is that what's happening? Oh, I'm gonna scratch your belly then.
The rubs of the belly.
Belly rubs.
The belly has been presented. You must rub it. Those are the rules.
Good job.
Is this your first time coming here?
Yeah, I was kind of scared that my chances would immediately
Something very important to keep in mind. Because May actually.
Well, it hasn't fried
Actually, wait, are they small enough? One second.
Yeah, to explain.
What if you're small enough to fit in my jacket pocket, so you can have like a little ride?
Oh, trust me, I've noticed.
Something to keep in mind.
Yeah,
for
so.
Mine's been a little fuzzy since I got here.
Oh, my
We can try that
Omnicle
later.
like glitches out every once in a while.
I'm still petting your belly.
I love how inquisitive you are.
Yeah,
No, it's just say arm under thing, not your eye.
I'm curious you have.
I describe it as sleep and upside down. And it's
Okay.
It's just a line there. It's
One of the puppies is sitting behind you.
as much
Hi.
floor as they can to help cool themselves off so they can continue running.
Maximum surface area.
It's also kind of comfy. I've done it.
It's very comfy. I'll put you next to the egg.
I've never been this close to one before, yet alone touched one. Oh, there it went.
I'm
So,
still
I mean,
surprised that I managed to scare
There you
you
go.
sitting on top of the fridge.
You can be next to the egg.
through the forest of Orlando Saka by one. So.
Actually, kind of like what you guys would know as cats.
And how many times have you gotten stuck under the couch?
3.
Hello.
Would you believe me that this one was ground at me when we first met?
I've gotten stuck since.
Is that a small one?
Yes, it is a very.
I'm gonna say that you're doing it on purpose.
I could see
The third one was.
So-
First 2 were just me trying to figure
So
out how to
the
move.
main thing
I'm giving it deep pets.
Yeah. The main thing to keep in mind with
the third time was a ploy to get my pillow.
Pupperas and their evolved forms
I said
surface,
so in the comms.
they are
Did you not see it?
incredibly loyal and protective. So,
It really makes me want to get
Finley
an animal
have
from my
that
home
one egg.
called a Baron.
They've immediately decided
Dog,
must defend.
but it's basically a
Let's
lizard
protect.
Question.
and big, and I want one.
Yeah, I had one.
They
I
are.
had one that was kind of assigned itself to me earlier, but it was falling asleep,
You're
so
very
I made
cute, by the
sure
way.
it got back to the den safely. Yep. Yes, Pupperas? Hmm?
I want them so bad.
What, you... What, you want your
Well,
folly?
thankfully they're at your place.
I know.
I think
I'm
the
gonna
one
visit
that
you a lot.
I think it's stealing Roland.
Give you lots of pets. Probably bring them honey bread.
How would they react to Dumple?
You would like honey buns?
Wait, Dumple is bread.
Dumple his bread.
What'd you do to get
It's
it?
fine. We can
To
introduce
get
them
it over
slowly
here,
like we
to
did to
just come on
cats.
its own.
Make sure they don't fight.
Need to warm up and get a feeling for everything.
Okay, so here's what I've noticed so far from the energy readings. One, they tend to spike wherever she is, but I think we are where she is.
She's everywhere. This is all her.
Okay, so that's why my chassis is going, or the scanners are just, nope, they're just not.
Oh my god. Spirits once told me going into the spirit's domain is like walking into their mouth.
Where's the
Would
uvula?
sit up in a proper
You should before it's finished.
Usually the chandelier somewhere.
Readings everywhere is what I figured, but you know, it wasn't anything harmful, so I didn't care. At least that's what I think.
Maybe
I
the
saw.
plan.
No, you're fine.
Maybe.
Weird place for
God, that would
I'll have to ask
weird
Rona
place
about it
for
later.
Please, I would pay money for you to walk up to Mona and ask her where he usually is.
Okay.
No context.
Well, particularly because she'd know it isn't sexual.
What a
Unfortunate.
damn shame.
I know.
Because it's for me.
That's why it would be even more. That's why it would be even more
If there was
surprising.
a chandelier, that would be the obvious one.
There's not one
No.
Wonder if
I'm
are they
surprised
cold
though, but actually.
or hot?
No,
They
They are cold.
Does that count as one, or is that a flower pot?
Oh.
We can invite.
Do you like it cold or hot? Because I can make it both.
It looks like it's hanging from the ceiling.
One pump for yes, or one pump for hot, 2 pump for the cold.
I think.
Hot.
I'm
Okay.
gonna find my way home.
I could do
So they
that.
would like.
I'm
As a hesitation.
Just be wary of temptation.
I'm very warm. Well, because we're not.
As well, you all have a good evening.
Good night.
Jade, keep Maury out of trouble this time, because, you know, I know it's usually the other way around.
What the fuck? There is no trouble.
Oh my god, I love this.
Yeah.
There's none come to mind,
Are you
Peppers.
about the scanning thing or no? Am I good?
It's fine if you
I
don't.
didn't even hear you when you said the scanning thing, so.
Okay. Yeah, that's what it
That's your fine.
Pupperis, you want some more belly rubs before I go?
All I can reconfirm context clues that you're fine.
They're kind of melting right now. You can pet their belly, I think.
Yeah?
Are you okay with that?
Yeah.
Just say no if you don't.
Want more belly
I
rubs?
guess there's a question I should ask.
Okay.
Yeah.
For the world, what you want to do with her?
Next time I'm here, I'll bring you some cookies. How's that sound?
Huh?
Okay, so I think that's a good idea. I'll thought I'd cook for the next meeting.
I'm not sure if that was a want or not.
Yeah.
The puppies over there is a little sad
I'll
that
make some if they
aren't
don't
able
eat
to get on
them.
the
I'm
couch.
pretty sure some other people ate them.
Could try honey cookies.
Why
They
not?
just go through it. They just go
It doesn't
through
have
it.
to be an immediate answer.
Their paws go through it to everything. So they're trying to figure out.
That's technically not happening.
Have you ever heard of honey jumbles?
No.
Keep
Should
in
probably
mind,
inform them of that.
immediate
So it's like
invitation. This
these-
is just a question.
It's basically just cornflakes and honey baked into a square.
Oh my god, honey crusted bacon. I can make that too.
Oh my god, yeah.
I'm gonna order honey from you, by the way. I want some good honey.
Oh, I still want you to make something with the blood honey.
By the way, babe, the
Sure, what do you want?
flowering
Oh.
came in. I sent them down to your,
Presentation. Mmm.
Hello.
You like complex flavors. I had to think of something honey with complex.
Just heads up. Jaden, Maury,
Honey,
Daisy, Artemis. That
Hey,
big
what?
couch over there.
honey meat.
This Pupperis has.
Honey, blood honey mead would be interesting.
I meant to say meat, but mead too, actually.
Approach me when you're ready to answer.
You can do both. I'll have to buy a tankard or like a tank in order to make it my
You can
own.
ask her.
Oh god, no. He's gonna ask me what's in the honey. I'm gonna have to explain it. He's gonna be like, oh.
I mean, I guess at some point
How I serve food.
I'll probably have to explain to him that I'm a vampire. Maybe
Where all the
not.
food goes.
Yes.
I still don't know where.
I understand.
I was going to hug
I don't
No,
know when.
you're a little worried about that.
Spider, go it.
I know you don't
Imagine
think
being
I
in the
need
vampire
to.
closet.
Yeah, explaining what honey is always a little bit weird. I usually just keep that to myself on this. People ask.
It's more the explaining
Here's the great
vampirism.
thing. She has my thumb, but she forgets.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so
I don't
cute.
tell many people
Now I've
about
got
this.
a big fish.
Normally.
Yeah, makes sense.
Go on.
Think about it over the week.
Let her go.
When we
Well,
return,
there's stuff that we don't really tell people unless they ask.
you can answer. Sound good.
Actually, I am going to sleep.
Alright.
Hello. Yes, that is a Pokemon egg.
Pokemon.
You can hug me with those arms now, you know.
Get some.
You have 2 eyes, yeah.
Hi.
I'm not used to this.
By the way, nice job picking the egg to this one particular time.
One
I
health
just
if you have
realized
an answer.
I
2
can't
health.
take
if
off
you
my
have-
mouth
Spontaneous rapid cellular regeneration.
Yeah, I was nervous to bring it.
Yeah, okay, you get
I can't take off my mouth anymore.
Yeah, we don't understand what the hell
Couldn't
happened.
really get anybody to come watch it.
Mocha was complaining earlier that
somehow.
Okay. Mocha earlier, like at the top of
You're very sweet.
our group meeting, noted that her stump arm was starting to hurt her a little bit. Couldn't explain it why. She was talking to somebody else, and she tried to use her mage hand, like use that mage bracelet.
I'm sorry that I can't hug you or do the normal
Mage
things.
arm appearing, their actual arm spontaneously
What kind of
regenerate.
adventures you get
I'll
to
get
have.
attention from you later.
You can get out of
I'm
that.
proud of you. Eventually,
You will.
I understand.
use it.
Yeah.
I don't fully understand how or why.
Can't hold it for very long.
I have
Hello?
a theory, but I don't know if it's
Standing up?
100%.
Pay attention now. There's plenty of people who want to see you get past that ball throw.
Oh, they have chosen you now.
Makes me wonder how much we really stick this horse in the
No,
mouth.
I can't.
Have fun.
Oh, you
Yes,
about
welcome
that.
to the can move.
No, about the, oh, you're out of here, you two?
Alright.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
So,
Poor people
anyways,
left.
you know about the
I guess I got here
crystal
kinda
that
late.
Mocha has in their chest.
Yeah, it's okay.
So how have you
I
been?
did not know about that.
Exhausted.
Okay, never mind.
There's so much always going on.
I wonder if you had to give names to all 3 heads. I probably would.
Well, they're different
I
people.
would.
This is really impressive.
Yeah, no, I would.
Not
They're
even pretty
different.
proud
They all
of
need a
that.
different name.
So I know stuff.
One to match each of them.
It's kind of becoming.
I know the right one is a little sassy, and the left one didn't want to be
Eyes.
didn't want to be petted. Yeah.
I think it's fair to inform you as well, but at some point I'll be speaking to the mother about whether or not people would be eventually allowed to adventure with them.
You can ask. You have to abide by their answer.
Of course.
Absolutely.
I wouldn't dare choose to do anything else.
If the
There's more
guardians
little
say they want to keep them here, I'm perfectly fine with
course.
hanging out and chilling with them here.
No, it's a privilege.
If they want to tag along with us where we go.
to see them around.
Are you scratching
But I know
their
that
their
some of them
beans?
intend to go on adventures. Hell, I just had a very big answer about it now. I'd like to see it under the right hands.
So, note.
I'm gonna sit closer to you.
Got the zoomies.
Oh.
3
They're
tennis
taking an
It's a pet
awful
both of you.
good minute just to go get that ball.
Uh-oh. Okay, here we go.
Uh-oh.
That was incredibly cute, although I could
I
barely
took a
see.
good look.
1, 2, 3. Oh, there we go.
You have to pet both cute
Trying
things
to
at once.
gauge it right now. Everything is going in and out of peach
Papa
fuzz.
Puppies. It's like a
Normal sight.
Yeah,
Bob?
big.
I'm also getting that issue.
Watching a TV that
I'm working through it.
Actually, I just realized, would you appreciate this more? Presentation. His hand gets warmer.
And thankfully I don't have to deal with that.
Presentation.
I can feel
And gets
the
warmer.
Madame's energy, and it's just...
Oh no, we're not done yet. I'm gonna probably have to see Miss Mona before at least tonight to finish the readings that I need to work on my chair.
Well, she's floating around somewhere. I'm sure. So.
She is deep within the bowels of this house. Most likely dealing with something or another.
It's not a rush. Whenever. Eventually, I'll have to do it.
Give you the ice fingers.
Need another throw, or are you satisfied?
Usually I'm terrified of dogs. I'm not scared of them. I was really...
Is it because they're ghosts?
Yeah,
I think so, honestly.
Oh yeah,
Adorable.
my decks did say they are.
Notice that
Truly.
every time one of the pupperesses come nearby, my chassis goes fuzzy. A little bit.
Same
They're
as
ghosts.
They're ghost fighting types.
This time, Pupper has come
Some of the coolest mon I've seen.
I actually really like them a lot. Very cute.
It's at the den, huh?
Oh, Battery's here.
Save one for later.
Hello. Hi.
Ah.
Hey, Battery.
Understanding the
They're adorable. I love them.
I like how the ears flop when I scratch behind them.
How are you withstanding the ghost interference?
The pupperesses.
Finley has been taken. Finley has been chosen.
So how was your time alone in the apartment, whatever you were doing?
Wow. Alone is a stretch. It's a lot of animals.
The cats and Dumple and
Cats,
Maridi.
Dumple, and Maridi.
Hi.
I think it's there. Oh.
I don't know
And
what
the-
song's in Daisy's head, but it's groovy.
Hi, Pupperess.
Apparently.
Hello.
That's my friend, Battery.
They're cute
I used to work
from a
with them.
distance.
They're
I
pretty
can
cool.
see them from a distance. However, if I get close to them, my vision
They're
goes
just
blurry.
their protector.
They are ghosts. That'll happen.
And they get close to you.
More than you realize.
That's not an invitation to cause trouble, Pupperess.
I don't actually know if I can touch you.
Now, behave.
Considering.
Not. It's very mean-spirited.
But it was good.
They're a ghost fighting type.
I did a little bit of running.
That's good.
Still kind of funny.
The ghost tells me no.
Oh. What'd you do?
I was writing
Also
about
keep
the
in mind that each
horse
has
rhythm.
its own separate sentient entity, so
Ah.
yeah, something over
I didn't really have time in the moment to write anything down.
Well.
Considering we were on date, that makes sense.
Uh-huh.
So they're all saying that you each have your own personalities, your own thoughts and whatnot.
How many people are still here?
Someone.
Nope.
Not that many.
7?
No, they're just this pupper.
If it's
Excluding us?
support, I can certainly provide it.
And then it's 9, including us.
Unless it would seem they have reobtained the zoomies.
Might have to close shop soon if more
I know
people
this
leave.
can also be dependent on Pokemon. But it's probably also to be mostly expected. But just in case, especially for first parents, when the Pokemon is first born.
I'm Sarah. Come on, I'm a friend of mine.
They're about to.
Nice to meet you.
And there they go.
There you go.
Good night, Finley. Good night, Mr. Eyes.
Good night.
Good night, you two.
So the good news.
Take care of you.
My chassis can withstand being in the manor. Problem. I've noticed, at least with the ghost type Pokemon that I get near, my vision goes to complete static and shutting off. So if I get anywhere near, if I get anywhere near Miss Mona, it's gonna be a complete blackout of the chassis entirely. So, okay, I can work with that. I actually can work with that. That's good. That's good information.
It's been slow.
I would. Are you part of the toy makers? I forgot.
Yes, I am.
I was
You
thinking about
can
going
pose
back.
that
Just
issue.
slightly away.
Debating on myself recently.
Yeah, they moved.
One is asleep, one is kind of awake.
Handle them allowing things that shouldn't
Oh god, all three of them had to sleep.
be around.
That's me like an interesting experience.
I agree.
One that wants to stay up, the other two get angry. You can bring that issue to the toy makers to see if they can figure something out for you.
Yep, we're already working on that. I and Roland are actually working on it. The good news is we found a way to ground the magical issue. It's the electronic magnetic pulse that's caused by this. That is the problem.
Death.
Yes. Same reason.
Right. As I was saying,
I will say there are certain areas in the manor that are more potent than others.
Okay.
If you find yourself in a long hallway, turn around if you value yourself.
I'm gonna wait for him to get done. That way
Yeah.
you don't get two voice overlaps.
Bad.
The process of imprinting for a baby Pokemon can be very, especially for we don't know if this is a pack-based Pokemon or whether or not it's more solitary as well in terms of its type of Pokemon and such. But I do know that the process of imprinting for a baby Pokemon is also very important, and they can be very clingy at the very start. So that's with any usual born, but it's also very important for them because it's going to be their entire basis on how social the Pokemon may become. So if you plan to bring it around a lot more, you might need to carry it with you. If you plan for them to be more stay at home, then that's something you can work around.
Considering how much more you're around the egg than I am, I'm pretty sure it's probably going to print on you.
Possible.
We might. If those two leave, we might have to close shop.
I'm able to eat. I'm able to simulate sleep in this chassis. It's got a full suite on it.
You gestured a bit low on your chassis when you mentioned sensory.
That one definitely seems to have tied to you two.
The entire chassis is fully equipped.
It's up to them.
Fully
Regardless of what happens, I'm still gonna visit them and pet the shit out of them because they're so fucking cute. God.
Oh, absolutely. That goes for
Is
all
that
of them.
cute aggression there?
I don't really know.
That was cute aggression there.
Yeah.
That I don't see often.
What do you mean? I'm always like I'm very aggressive with you when you're very cute.
I'm different.
Are you happy?
Yeah, the toy makers are basically the R&D. Basically the R&D and construction crews.
All Pokemon eggs look a little like a Yoshi egg.
Marks on the engine
We probably had to close shop. Yeah, I'm gonna close up. It's not take you. Tell the group over there they were closing.
The head of the toy maker department is Elise.
Alright, everybody!
Unfortunate truth.
We will be close. Alright, well, we're gonna be
I'm gonna take them back to their guardian's area.
That's fair.
Oh, you good?
Miss Elise.
You're okay.
She's the head of the.
I'll carry you there.
She's the head of the toy makers, so it will be up to her.
I've been needing to do that.
Down as in on the floor.
I don't think I've ever had the pleasure of meeting you yet.
That wasn't
I'm gonna carry them.
Later now.
Are you right here?
Oh,
I'm
my
gonna
word, I
stand up
might
now.
have been scared.
Dante, member of security.
And I am Roland. I am one of the toy makers as well.
Standing up.
I am a friend of that funny gay kitsune over there.
Okay.
Yeah, what's hilarious is that how little that narrows it down.
True.
Man's right there.
Strong. Strong, Papa.
Yay.
All of you are good boys and girls. Okay.
You three
Wait a
having
minute.
fun?
Everyone, time to head up. Where's the...
Alright.
There's supposed to be 3 left. Where's the third one?
Yep, you've got one, second
Right
one's there,
behind
third
you.
one's over there with Mocha.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's looking at me.
Yep,
Yeah.
alright. Come on, Puppers. It's
Tell
time,
me all about it.
it's time
Yeah.
for us to take you home. Please.
God.
Alright, come on.
Wait, can you take a picture of them? They're ghosts.
I don't know. I'll find that out.
I see.
It's gonna be funny. Yeah.
I either just have a picture of you, which I like,
Can you take this one, Dave?
or I have a picture of you with them.
Sure, I need to talk to the mom anyway.
I'm sorry to cut your playtime short, but we had to close up.
Alrighty.
Come on, buddy. Alright. See you later.
We're closing up.
Everyone in here.
I know. I just want to check out the new place. And I'll be out, getting the layout.
Alright, well.
Alright. You can look around a little bit, but
Yeah.
We'll play next time.
Took a while, but not out of one of them.
So I'm assuming some sort of deal was worked out there.
For this?
We were basically told by the Surferus today we were to protect. And then we got bombarded by these cute little things.
All of them
These
inside
cute
except
little-
for the little one?
Yeah, that one
except
just
the in your
jumped in.
hand, everyone's...
Put you down. I'll visit you a lot, little one.
Indeed, we'll be
Have
back.
a good night, Papyrus.
Yeah, a few more honey birds.
good night.
Well, wonder if we'll see...
Just so you know, one person walked in, but
I hope the
they said they were just gonna look
Surferus
around.
approves of
Yeah,
our-
no, I was gonna make a
I know.
mention to you before. Yeah.
Talk about the
Then-
first thing I want to do, like, I just wanted to see it, and then...
today.
Yeah.
Well, if they do anything, we know. We'll know. On top of the factor of
They looked
when
like
you
they were a
leave, they
member.
leave anyway.
They had a badge.
Oh, there you go.
Oh. Speak of the Protector, and they shall appear.
Hello.
Good to see you again.
Good to see you again. I have the pen if you want to draw on the wall again.
We made sure that they all made it back safe and sound.
Yes.
After having a very fun day.
Oh. It's an interesting feeling. I'm not the one usually being head petted. We all really enjoyed their company. They're very sweet. Especially the little one.
Very loyal.
I love the little one.
Very
I'm sure
adventurous.
I'm sure they'll all become very grand protectors in their own rights.
Absolutely.
Thank you for allowing us to...
It's a Pokemon egg, but they don't know what Pokemon it is yet.
show you what our intentions. Is there anything else you would like?
Yep, so I think we've done completed our task for tonight.
As for, is there any more tasks you would like us to show our intentions, or is it possible to be able to use the area with behind you?
The pen stabs through the notebook again, slams into the wall.
Oh.
The words "will discuss" with an underline.
Very well. Very well.
Understood.
You know how to get in contact with us. Just talk to Mona, and she'll find me. Have a good rest. Also, presentation. Your food is now honey.
Have a wonderful night.
Oh, I think he's head-petting all of us. We're smelling.
Sniffing, I think.
Probably a bit of both, trying to make sure it recognizes our scents.
Might smell a little weird.
They're my mate. Boyfriend.
I'm also undead. Technically.
The pen hits the wall. Your child is beautiful.
Oh.
Thank
you.
Thank you. Okay.
Alright, well, I think with that we should take our leave then.
Do you mind if I ask you a curious question? For your pups, do you plan for them to eventually become protectors of here, like yourself? Or would you prefer them to actually travel to find their own homes? Mostly a question of curiosity.
The pen slams into the wall once again, writing, "They choose."
Understood.
Good. Well,
either way.
Then
My
a
curiosity
little
satisfied.
subtitle underneath. If abused, we will find you.
Oh, well, by all means,
Understood, and
if
you
anybody
have our
abuses
word.
them, they'll die.
Indeed. As far as I'm concerned, they are
See you again
fellow
soon.
members of, and we protect our members.
I'll be visiting you guys more often once our rooms show up. When we have our rooms available, because I'll be living in here. Good night.
Farewell, and good night.
I knew it wasn't forever. I mean, in theory, it wasn't forever. We want to make sure they're not still in here.
Oh no, yeah, I'm gonna.
Take a look. I could do a quick search. I can do a quick search.
Everyone, just do a sweep. Choose a direction.
Big pup. Big pup. I have a headache. Guess I won't be alone at least. Of Marini and them.
Oh.
It's gonna be a lot quieter. What time for it anyways? It'll be nice. Do more writing.
Okay. All rooms clear. You can leave.
Mm-hmm.
So seeing a 30-foot tall, seeing a 30-foot tall three-headed dog.
Careful.
Scared, yeah. I'm okay.
Okay.
I just froze most of the time, to be honest with you.
Do you want help?
I'm alright. I'm good.
Okay.
Alright.
We're heading out.
Nice.
Oh, Zante. Sigurd's on leave because he asked for a time off. Mocha's my acting second while he's away.
Ready to work with you.
Want to help me to get them down the stairs?
Oh, I can do that. Yeah. Picks up entire stroller. Puts down stroller.
I did it on the way in, but
The time comes soon to see what
Good
they
night, Madame.
actually are. I'm very excited.
it definitely has me curious.
Good night, Madame. Hope to see you again soon.
Good night.
Good night, Mona.
I'll be around later to probably read with you if you're out.
Fucking adorable.
Puppy power!
Oh, wow.
God damn it,
I love them. I want them so bad. They're so cute.
I love your
Although
subtle
he was,
fuck
like,
you, don't make them
admittedly
change
trying to
characters.
wingman Rochelle because like Rochelle's in love with them.
I wasn't telling him to change character.
It's deep within the recesses of the mansion. She cannot help you now.
I apologize if I did a fucking.
Yeah!
The question
What'd
is,
you
no,
do?
as long as it's away, they're going to be potential.
He was just asking to see Mona, and you were like, no. I am
It
a
depends on your
puppy.
decision.
Hold
though.
on. It's my time.
I am a puppo.
Games.
Wait,
hold on. What? Hold on. What was that? What'd you
Love your
say?
Pokemon.
No.
Hello. I'm sorry you couldn't play Finley much.
It's okay.
How was the mission?
It was good. We have fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm glad. I didn't get to play Michael at all because I was just surprised.
You're petting puppies.
About something that's a little bit
love these
dumb.
little fucks.
Can you put a contact trigger on the carrot so when you grab it, it lets you know straight, you can move it around, and then when you let it go, it re-enables the world.
No, I don't think so.
Maybe.
I'll show
I
you.
saw them paired.
Potentially.
I came to the lobby. They were like in the corner.
That sounds like a pain in the ass to do, though.
Whoops,
It could
I'm
be.
there.
Yeah, I was gonna say, when we saw you in the meeting, like before we left, the Surferus was
My
floating,
children.
so.
Hello.
And then there's
yeah.
the shiny one. That's also Jumbo.
Jumbo. I love floofy.
Yeah. Admittedly, the reason behind this question is actually Deku's one who actually wanted to go out and see the world and adventure, and he's just like, well, I'll see if that's even possible in the future for people to actually adventure with them.
Oh yeah, no, it's possible. They just have to earn the trust of a lot.
So much.
I'm sure you know you know the lore so far, right?
Absolutely, but in his back of his mind as well, it's like, okay, well, Rochelle or me probably want to see to this Pokemon, especially if they are going to go adventure. We want to make sure proper people actually take them instead of people who could get us in trouble to begin with.
Yeah.
Did they actually fall asleep?
The one that...
Or was it like one head fell asleep and the other didn't?
They fell asleep asynchronously.
Oh wow. Find out the character.
There was a period where
That's
all
so
of them were asleep.
That's fine. I like that. I like find out the character.
Yeah, the one that Nexus was playing seemed to...
That was great.
Mara did.
Yeah.
You might, depending on what you
this one just
decide.
going to each other.
I'm not gonna lie to you, like...
Well, I seem to sync with Nexus. Like, we were both just...
You might become a
just
range
chill.
protector depending on your decision. That's gonna be interesting the next couple of sessions.
Well, keep in mind, Voyage also likes you, so that's gonna be a thing.
No, like for him, like in his mind, Rochelle loves you. Either way, you're gonna be around Rochelle. So we'll have to see how all of that goes.
They're a little yapper.
Because admittedly, Rochelle loves both of them for different reasons. Like he loves Stone Edge, and there's own, like curiosity and intrigue is something that traits that he desires almost the most. And especially in other people.
Yeah, I can't let Wolf see. I can't let Wolf see.
Adventurous, curious.
See what? What?
Nothing. I wasn't doing anything. I don't know what I'm talking about.
He desires.
I made them.
And here's the thing: any team member.
I wasn't doing anything. I don't know what you're talking about.
Adventurous.
It'll be interesting.
Or essentially combat seeking, considering his line of work is a wrestler.
They got our back.
Is Finley just watching eyes and going, "Oh God, we're getting another dog."
We're getting another dog.
Oh God, yeah.
It's gonna be another animal.
They got Grr.
The toothpick.
They've got Grr, and they've got a Blink, and also like Sleep if it's Toggle. And then they've got.
They're not changing for me.
Puppy. If I was gonna be a puppy, I would be a.
There's no
I'd be
way.
a bigger
I know
puppy.
people have seen them.
Big
I'm
puppy.
not seeing changes.
On Mimikyu and Hornet playing tag.
Yeah, I'm not seeing.
I appreciate
I am not seeing the blink. Are you blinking?
Yes. Well,
No,
I'm blinking
there's
now.
no blink.
Oh,
Do you see the blink when I do it?
No.
Yeah, you don't have to re-upgrade.
No way.
I didn't see any expressions.
So
That's so fucked. It looked
I've
right on
seen
my
that people were having issues
That's so
with
sad.
the new version of
I'm
Unity
gonna see your
not
perspective
auto-checking
and see
some
an
of the
entirely
boxes
different
that,
animal.
like,
I'm gonna
sync
put it. I'm gonna
animations
put
and, like, play
a
them
app for this
No,
one.
I am Egg.
I want
locally,
Big Doggo.
So
No, I
that
am
might be
Egg.
what's happening.
Oh yeah.
Wee.
He's a bit bigger one.
I'm actually gonna
I have
check
a
some
feeling I'm gonna open up this the Pupperis application. I'm gonna be like, me. I want one. Mine. Just let me play one.
This year, depending on like what was
Curiosity,
answered, y'all
how
might have had a
close was
chance
Roland to his,
encounter with
theory of
Dub-
why Mocha's arm
Dub one?
regenerated.
Yeah.
the one,
The boy.
the only Esper.
The
I can also be a
What?
big.
Maury.
I can also be a big one.
Here to do your makeup.
I'm saying, like, out of character, how close was Roland to his theory being correct as to why Mocha's
Time for a makeover.
They actually
In the small.
interesting. It is interesting.
Egg.
Wait, this is
Egg.
It was saying,
I'm dancing.
Egg. Egg.
So
Yeah,
if
he
I'm
said he
not
thought-
correct, yeah, it's gonna be less than 5 days for your Fampy.
Yeah.
Eggy.
Egg.
Eggy.
Sorry, what were you
Yeah,
saying,
just
Mocha?
tell us when.
Callie?
Okay. Will do. I'll even send
Hello.
you the model asset stuff for it.
Hello, Pete. Yes.
I can love it.
This?
Just
So
I'm just
manageable.
gonna,
Yo.
It's like a
on a day of our availability, especially, let me know because at that point, the egg will crash and actually start to kind of break open, and then we could do a scene on it because Ruben wants to.
Egg!
Sure.
Egg.
Let me know when I can take it.
Egg.
Okay.
Egg.
I guess I'll find out later.
Egg.
I can put 3 head pats. 3 head pats.
Yeah, digging the new shirt.
I gotta give this model the better rig, so the legs don't like woo when I look down.
Push me.
The pants are from a different model.
What?
You an egg brain right now?
Big egg.
Yeah.
Egg.
It's a big egg.
Hatch.
It's an egg.
Oh.
Oh,
No, it's this one. Hold on. Whatever.
Okay,
Fantastic.
so Miss you, I'm pretty
I
sure
went
I
the
got this
biggest
right.
possible. Oh my god. I'm a big boy.
So big.
Big boy.
So big. Big puppy.
Big boy.
Did you have the tiny?
Only Finley has
God,
seen
you
how into
Dynamaxed.
animals is. But it's clearly on display now.
Yeah, my eyes hurt.
Yeah.
Yeah, I kind of figured.
baby.
Admittedly, the most terrific thing in my opinion that came to my mind was
Yeah, I kind of
Dynamaxing the
figured.
Warlord
Anybody who's
and then having
anybody
East
who's
body slam.
anybody who's in desktop mode, the side heads are just asleep. Yeah.
Where's the button?
La 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 la.
Also, the side heads are just asleep.
Yeah.
I just.
Also, a
Miss
detail
you.
that I love about this model is that, so like the tongue is like has fizz bone, right? Because it's a jaw flap, the tongue wiggles when you talk. It's great.
Yeah, I noticed that.
Wiggle.
It's
Yeah, I
so
noticed
good.
that.
Which I was telling me they thought it would be a good today would be a good day for Penny to be here because there's puppies. Puppies.
Puppies.
I'm exhausted, actually.
Dude, I want
that would have been so
bigger.
great.
These are here too.
Puppies with puppy. Penny with puppies.
Being excitable all the time would be so
Yeah.
tiring.
A lot of energy. Thank you for the thing earlier, by the way. Because the character's getting over.
I don't know why, but sometimes I get lost moving, and I just have to wait it out.
I'm sorry. Like when I heard that, the only thing that came to mind was, "What's up, Scooby Doo? We're coming after you. Gotta solve that mystery."
No wagon.
So sad. It doesn't sway.
Yeah, there's an idle sway, but it's not doing much more than that.
Wag.
Ooh.
Wag is an
Not
actual
for me.
wag.
Yeah.
He does very
Yeah,
well with
not seeing
Pokemon.
that.
Partly
Yeah,
because
unfortunate.
he
Also-
had it be his entire
Yeah.
fucking job
Also, Christy,
to actually
Yeah.
get in touch and
I
understand
want Michael to
Pokemon.
meet the puppies because he would be so enamored. He would be like,
Admittedly, though, at one point, I don't know if you noticed, when he
Michael
was,
just
when
gets
you were
surrounded
out,
by
he would
puppies.
be
These pups.
with,
Oh, she
would be
fucking
so
loves
into
them.
them.
he actually got angry
She
about
loves
something.
animals so much. Like she fucking
and
falls
it's a
apart.
ghost type.
And it looks
Yeah,
like
she
her.
loves ghost
And-
types. And it's it's like all of her favorite things.
He had to surrender
It only needed to be a bug, and then it was
Hang on,
perfection.
there's one. Yeah, I was gonna say there's one box of wind tick, not bug.
Yeah, yep, not
Bug.
bug, but that's it's got everything
I
else.
just imagine.
Oh.
I just imagine.
And realizing that they're from a laboratory and anything they could be doing anything, it's getting him more and more upset that he had to let those Pokemon go, considering how he recognized
I'm gonna end stream, I
he
think.
had to push it out of his mind very quickly.
Because I'm gonna have to go to bed relatively soon. Okay. Thank you for coming. Who you want to raid? Where you want to go to?
I loved having a bunch of little fucks running around.
Look,
Oh yeah.
I see who's
Is that-
raidable.
This was frustration. I was gonna say, is that area actually fleshed out, or are these challenges just to make sure that it has time to be fleshed out?
With everything they can actually sense negative emotion as goes.
My stick would like to stay.
Ah,
Also,
there's
one,
not many.
suggestion / edit.
You can get red though.
Oh no, I was just fighting with my stick.
Oh, okay.
One,
Ash, raid, red, me.
The large couch in the main room. There's no collider on it, so people
Oh, it's
can't
me
actually
then.
sit on it.
I want to go back to the farm.
I can try.
Okay.
A lot of people kept telling me
Thank you for coming. Thank you for staying. I hope you guys had a good time tonight. And I'll see you tomorrow.
Have a button.
Bye, couple.
Yes, but also, or all the new Pokemon things that you make, just add Boko Loco to it.